We're today we're going to measure out the materials we're going to need for the aquaponics on wheels, so that y'all can build you an aquaponics on wheels. And of course, that won't take very long at all. You're going to stand down. Like, what's going on? Well, it's okay. We're okay. So, but anyway, I've had. I got some other news. First off, sorry we haven't been putting out that many videos lately. We've been locking things down, and we are celebrating some holy days right now. So that's where we are. But I have a workshop now, and I can't get a camera there. That is just bad that I can't get a camera there so y'all can watch me. But it's the first time it's in a really long time that I had a working shop, and it's actually the Cobb House, the first dome. I'm moving my tools up there, and I'm really excited about that. But having to secure things around here because we had some thefts and stuff like that. So I needed a shop and kind of moved into there, but we're getting things on track. But anyway, while I was working in my shop, I had another idea. I know it's crazy. I'm gonna have all kinds of aquaponics ideas and probably drive y'all crazy with all these new ideas. But I got to thinking, what if somebody can't get these barrels here? And I talked to a friend of mine, John, and he said these barrels are $45 each for him to buy a barrel. And that's like, whoa, that's expensive. So I was writing in my notebook. This is my notebook. Of course, I'm going to write this all down here. And I put all the materials needed in the description after the video. So, but we're going to go over them one by one. But I got to thinking about, I could do this out of pond liner, and build it with little boxes, and and that I have a little box, and might even be cheaper. So, but I'm going to leave that up to y'all. Y'all realize that we're just a struggling homestead, just like always. Well, not struggling, just trying to be self-sufficient. But if y'all would like to see me build a aquaponics on wheels or permanent aquaponics, but I need them on wheels because I'm rearranging the greenhouse and all that, so I just move them around and get them in place. And but made out of pond liner, then right below this video is a link to our PayPal. Y'all contribute a little bit towards it, and we'll build it. And maybe even offer it as a prize at the end. So but let's see if it works, and it might save a bundle of money for people who can't get barrels. And then, well, that at that point, then somebody could I could make kits and send the whole kit to somebody. So it would be they'd just be putting together puzzle pieces, and we'd be able to mail it, because right now you have to get freight to mail these drums, and that's kind of ridiculous. All right, well, let's get started on our measurements, because we got a lot of measurements to do, and like I said, I'll put down in the description some of my ideas. So we're going to write all these down and leave that right here. All right, we're going to start with the wood parts of this, and I guess the best place to start is the bottom and work our way up. We're going to have a lot of the same size pieces here, so but some different. All right, this board on the bottom, it's 2x4. It needs to be 2x4 or bigger. 2x6 might even work better, because this is a lot of weight. It's a roughly around when it's full, it's around 400 pounds, and rolling around on the wheels, it works, but it's heavy. So, but it needs to be 2x4 frames just to hold the sheer weight. And when you fill these full of rocks and that kind of stuff, it adds to the extra weight. But so you just need 2x4 or bigger. So this bottom board down here, you try and edit this one back here. All right, that bottom board was 58 inches, but everybody take a second and kind of draw this out, you know, kind of trace this out because, and I'm going to take a second to do that, just to, we can write our measurements on it and we can keep track of everything very easily. Yeah, sorry, take a second just to write out the, I mean, just the boards that you're going to need to draw them out in a quick picture. But this isn't going to look wonderful to me, but I know exactly what it is. All right, just something like that. Make sure y'all can see that. I'm trying to hold it still as possible. So this bottom board is 58 inches. From there to there. Just like that. So we know this distance, 58 inches. All right. Now that we got our picture here, we can get this all done right. All right, now we have several supports on this side and that side. So you know you're going to need two of those 58 inches. And these supports coming up are 27 inches. You see, there's four of these. You know, two on this side and four, you know, so two on this side. So these two coming up are 27 inches. Just like that. See, 27 inches. So you know you're going to need four of them, 27 inches. So let's go ahead and start writing that down. 50. Hang on a second. If you holler at me, let me make sure what you're saying. Sorry about that for the little bit of dead air time. She said to put the notebook a little closer, and I ran around there and came back. So our four going up is 27 inches, and our two going across the bottom are 48 inches. I mean 58 inches. So I put it at two 58 inches and four 27 inches. All right. Now, we have these diagonal ones right here. They're both cut at 45-degree angles on the diagonal ones. But let's go ahead and get our supports going across this way. And they are 35 inches. Now, if we drew it out this way, just like this from a top view. Oops, that line's gonna. Oh, oops, that one's gonna lie. Excuse the fat 2x4s there. So these supports going across here. You know, this would be the top view. This is 35 inches. Just like that. Everybody can see that. This is the top view. This is that tank over there in front with the little door on top. These are the two grow beds there. Okay, everybody understands. All right. Now we need a bunch of those supports. And fixing to count them, we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. We need 6 of them 35 inches. All right, you see right down there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, that's simple enough. All right, this cut at a 45-degree angle. Now, I'd like everybody to have these boards cut out, the 2x4s by next week, because next week we're going to build the 2x4 frame and maybe cut the barrel in half.
The camera's having a hard time focusing. Just try to get a little bit closer, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Sorry, she told me the camera was having a little bit of trouble focusing, and I try to put it a little bit closer. Try to hold it there a second. All right, but now you see these 2 points here. There's a long point, which would be this one, and the opposite one down there, and a short point, which is this one and this. These are the shortest distance if you were to stand it up on end and have this straight up and down. These two would be the shortest distance from where we're going. This is the long point. This is the short point. I know explaining a little bit of that, but if we take and we measure from our long point to our short point, this is 45-degree angle. It's 33 inches. So from this long point right here to this short point right here is, I done forgot. Measure twice, cut once. All right, from this long point to this short point is 33 inches. And you can see that this is cut at a 45 right there, and this is cut at a 45 right there. It's to give support and weight to hold, to be able to hold the back part. All right. Now we have one that goes down right here, just like that. Y'all can see it's right here. Now that one is just square cut. There ain't no angles cut to it. You can just square cut it, and it'll work. Because it's just holding the bracelet. 25.5 inches. I'm gonna write that on there. Don't forget. All right, our long to short. We actually want to say that L to S, long to short. So you know that the long cut and to the short cut. So when you take your speed square, I got one right here. All right, see. When you're taking your speed square, it's kind of 45 right there, about half the distance. So now you understand what I'm saying. I hope so. Anyway, but the long to short, and that was 33 inches. Okay. And it should be the same distance from this long cut to this short point. Both should match, you know, at 33 inches. All right, the only board left that we need measurements for is this long board right here, and it is 49.5 inches. So you need two of those at 49. All right. Let me give another close-up view of this. This long board, 49.5 inches, the 33 inches, the 25.5 inches. This board, this 90-degree cut, you know, straight off. That's our top view. That's all the wood pieces that you're going to need for this is right here. And I'll put these in the description below. But now you understand where they go to. All right. Now, go ahead and take a second and draw out the plumbing pieces aspect of this. So they got three holes that connect to right there, and they all go through the pre-existing caps for the drum, and then I come out with 3/4 of an inch and come down and then go to 2-inch, go across. I think hold me there. There we go. That's our drainage system right there. All right, well, let's go over the measurements for that. I'm gonna put down here PVC parts. All right, now this is going to take quite a bit of PVC parts, so let's get to it. All right, just from the get-go, I remember where we screwed in to the top of that was a 3/4 inch male fitting. We're going to need two of those 3/4 inch male fittings. Three-quarter inch male threaded / slip. So it's going to be threaded on one side, and then it's going to have a slip fitting in here that'll slide right in. All right, then we need a 3/4 inch elbow right here. So now we're going to need several of these. So I put 3/4 inch L you know, because I know it's elbow, 3/4 inch L. And then I'm going to just start marking uh, as I count them, just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean 1, 2, 3, 4 slash. Uh, so I need 2 right there. So I'm going to put 2 slashes. That's 2. And then on the inside, I need 1, 2 on the inside. So I just marked there. So if you're going along and doing this, you know, so anyway, and then you're going to need some 3/4 inch pipe. Make sure you have probably about 2 feet, 2.5 feet, something like that. 2 foot. All right. You're going to need, I'm sorry to keep doing this. I keep thinking these. 3/4 inch female threaded slash slip. All right. That is, the threads are on half of it are going to be on the inside of the fitting. So there we go. You're going to need 2 of those. Need a 4. You're going to need 2 of those. All right. Now that's your female. All right. You're going to need uh, I might as well get into all this right here. You're going to need for the flood part, let me take that off for a second. Let me show you. This is so you can grow your duckweed. It's going to leak out there for a second. But it's got a little piece of 3/4 inch, 1 inch pipe in the inside of here. And it just allows the water to come from underneath, you know, so your water level is about right here. And you can grow your duckweed and the water will just overflow from underneath. So it keeps your duckweed from washing out. And this is a 1 inch, when you come up with your 3/4 inch pipe from the inside, this is a 1 inch coupling, and you need just like a 1/4 inch piece of 1 inch pipe. And that just sits on your 3/4 inch pipe there and just lets the water come from underneath. All right, so a 1 inch coupling and 1/4 inch 1 inch pipe. Okay. Okay, I just wrote it down. That's just for your overflow there. We got all them pipes. Now, over on the T side, we're going to need, oh, yeah, I wrote down 4 there. I shouldn't have wrote it down. But we're going to need the elbow that comes up and from the inside on the T. And then, from the elbow that comes up. And then we're going to need 2 other elbows. So I actually need to make that a 6 on 3/4 inch elbows. And then we need a 3/4 inch T. I know you can't see this part, but let me take this off real quick and show you more what I'm talking about. We're recreating this T siphon right here on the inside there, but we're making it out of 3/4 of an inch pipe because it kind of flows smoother. I'm doing some experiments in there. If you can see that, then I'm just trying new things in there and trying to get out every drop of water, see if it's possible. You know, it doesn't matter, but it's always better to improve things. So anyway, so we need this T right here, but it's going to be in 3/4 inch pipe, and then of course we're going to need the 2 caps, and then the 2 caps that go underneath there, and they're going to be in 3/4 inch. This one is going to be 2 inch. You're going to have to get 2 inch caps to cover them up. and then your 3/4 inch caps. So we're gonna make something over there. So I'm gonna add all that to the description. We can put it right over here. We put a line. 2 inch caps, 2 3/4 inch caps. And that's a T, and the pipe, and that's, well, that's it. That's good. All right. Now, coming from right here, this is a 3/4 inch to 2 inch reducer. So 3/4 inch to 2 inch reducer right there. And I'm going to need 2 of those. And that's this piece right here, and it's going to reduce it down to the 2-inch pipe which we need. Now we need 2 inch elbows. That's this one right here and this one right here. We need 1 2-inch teeth. All right, now this is threaded over here, and I hope everybody can see what I'm pointing at. But it screws into the barrel, and it is a male fitting. So I don't have one handy. I'm sorry, but it is a male fitting. So we need a 2-inch male threaded slip. All right, that gets us our drain line. And I know everybody sees that drip right there. When I was putting this tank in, I had a little tilted forward, and it needed to be turned just a little bit this way. So the pipes aren't quite long enough here. So when the water eventually evaporates out enough, then I'm going to tilt the tank. But we're going to do something else today. We're going to put some duckweed in here today. We're going to put about a tablespoon of duckweed, and we're going to actually watch it grow, week by week on our shows, and you'll see it filling in or dying or whatever it wants to do. So, all right. But anyway, the male fitting. All right. Now we're going to need some more PVC pipe. You see right here how I just got it going up and over. It's just a 1/2 inch pipe, and it connects directly to the pump down there. So we're going to need probably 4 foot of 1/2 inch pipe. All right, you're going to need 1, 2 elbows. Uh, on the simply because it just keeps them, it causes a little bit of aeration to happen there. So I would suggest putting them, and they have one that kind of moves this, sends the water out and kind of moves along that way. So I would say 3 1/2 inch 45. All right, and then that just connects up right to the hose. All right, let me make sure we got it. I put that cutoff on there only because I'm doing some experiments, but it's not necessary. Uh, you can get a cutoff there, and it will just regulate how much flow comes into your duckweed grower. So you can get it. We can write that down. A half-inch cutoff. All right. Let me try to get this a little bit closer and let everybody see. Let it focus. Try to anyway. If I see the PVC pieces, we just laid out the blueprints for this aquaponics on wheels. Now the casters go right down here. You know, you're gonna have to buy casters that can handle over 400 pounds. So you know. So you just two casters. The casters are metal things that mount to the bottom, and they have wheels on them. So your wheels part of it. So just make sure they can handle 400 pounds. All right. Now I think we did it. I think we're there, guys. Everybody. Now next week, this is a lot to come up with. We're going to do this in 2 different shows. We're going to do the wood frame next week, and the wood frame. We're going to build this next week, and then the following week we'll install everything. We'll try to cut it into 2 shows, but we're probably going to cut the barrel in half next week, and probably cut the top out of the other barrel, which I'll have it set up and showing for y'all. When I go to invent something, that's what I'll do. I'll do all this, and it looks like this, and I don't know if you guys see front and back papers, and you know, just writing down ideas about different things. But I'm about to share some ideas with y'all on not just aquaponics. I have some different uh, items that I've been using for years and years, and I always knew that I would be sharing these one day when I had a way to share them. And I think now I have a way to share them. I have a portable solar dehydrator that me and my wife love. It just fits right down the rows, and we can just go right down the rows, and right there with a bucket of water, we can slice up tomatoes, put them directly in there, and it stays in the garden and works off the sun. So, but I'm going to share that with everybody, and I'm going to launch a Kickstarter, and I hope everybody joins me in that Kickstarter so that we can actually build this, and I think it would be a fantastic product to share with everybody, plus a few other incredible ideas that I know would they would be exploited if everybody heard about them beforehand. So I'm going to save them for certain people. But anyway, this week get your materials ready, and if you'd like to see me, well, we would be doing it together. Invent a aquaponics on wheels or a permanent aquaponics with using pond liner, then go ahead and just hit the PayPal button, and send a little bit to help out with the cost, and we'll all do this together. And like I said before, maybe I give it away as a prize, make it as a kit, and give it away to somebody that that helped build it. So never know, you can win it if you help build it. So anyway, you know, anything would help. But all right, guys, I guess I'm gonna end it there. I'm gonna put this list on and below the description now that I have it and we have it together. And you saw how I was coming up with it. And next week, oh, uh, get some screws and your drill gun. Make sure your drill gun's fully charged and get some screws. You know, you're going through uh, a 2x4 into another 2x4, so 2.5 to 3 inch screws is what you're going to need. So uh, I would suggest going ahead and get some 2 inch screws and some 3 inch screws, and the 2 inch will be for when we're screwing into the barrels and stuff. But go ahead and pick them up where you're picking them up, and your 3 inch screws will be for putting all this 2x4 stuff together. All right, I hope y'all enjoyed, and I hope I wasn't too frantic jumping around everywhere. But if you like the content we're doing, then please hit the thumbs up before you leave here. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to us because it really does help, and it motivates us to do better, to show more, to do things like this. You know. All right, guys. Ani Ove Ocha means I love you in Hebrew, and I mean it. I got my cold drink here. She's hollering at me. I might be back. And somebody wants to say, hey. Right here. Right here. Look at this.
Hey everybody!
Hey, everybody.
I ran over here because Daddy was about to talk.
Yeah, stop.
And I came running down here. And so much, so over.
Well, tell them you love them in Hebrew.
Ani obey Oxa.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.